everyone! I feel like it has been an eternity since I filmed, but actually it's only been since the weekend. I just wanted to touch base with you guys and share some exciting news with you at the end of the video that's not doll related. So we're going to start off with, I guess, like the doll stuff. I'm really glad you guys seem to like the new series Colleen and I came up with called As Told by Dollies, which if you didn't see that, we basically came up with an idea to do like skits with our dolls that are like satirical, where we kind of poke fun at like, you know, things we observe in life or ourselves or the personalities we gave our dolls. And I'm really glad you guys liked that. It's supposed to be like really childish humor, and it's not supposed to be like a solid storyline. Like, the characters aren't always playing like one person, and they don't have like specific relationships to each other. I'm sorry that the sun went away, but I definitely look forward to filming more of those videos for you guys in the future. Unfortunately, they take a long time to set up. It took us 4 hours to like prepare for that episode we just uploaded, and we need the right lighting for it, so we're probably only going to be doing a few of those here and there. It's not something we can film like every week, and I'm really sorry that the sun keeps coming and going. There's nothing I can really do about that, but we have plenty of ideas, and I'm really glad that you guys enjoyed it. It's kind of getting to that time of year where like we're not going to the flea market anymore, and you know, we're not going to be getting like dolls that need to be fixed or need to be made over for videos or things like that. This means that we'll be doing more collection videos. So those of you guys that like those, you probably will be seeing more of those in the winter, fall. And I will be updating my American Girl collection, definitely, because I've gotten a lot of requests for that. But it's not that different. Like, part of why I don't want to make collection videos or update them all that often is because, like, especially for a smaller collection like American Girl, like, I have a lot of American Girls, but like comparatively we have like 36 now. It's not like in a year we get that many, so it would pretty much be the same things being said about the old dolls, and that's kind of the case with like all of my collection videos. And I wouldn't just want to like include the dolls that weren't in the old collection video, if that makes sense. Once I make a collection video, don't expect me to update it for a long time, unless there's like a reason. Like with Monster High, I'll probably be doing that one because I've gotten quite a few dolls. But like my Bratz ones, my Barbie ones, those are like not going to be updated all that often because I just don't want to have like repetitious videos over and over and over again. That's part of why like I don't usually rush collection videos, because the longer I wait, there's a chance that I'll have more dolls, or they'll like have more of their original clothes or something. So I'm sorry if you guys really like collection videos, and I tend to like hold off on them. And while we're talking about getting new dolls, if you didn't see my last episode of Dolly Diaries, I'll kind of explain what I explained in that video. Colleen and I aren't going to the flea market for the rest of the season, so usually it closes the last Sunday before Christmas in December. And typically we stop going sometime in November, so this month, because of the weather. And actually today it's like 74 degrees out, which is really abnormal. But we usually stop going when the weather gets cold. Even though it's been pretty mild for the most part, we've just decided not to go to save money, which I'll explain more about in a minute. And also because we just weren't finding anything, and like to drive there and spend the gas money and to have to pay the admission and then to come home empty-handed, and it took up such a big chunk of the day doing that, like, because I work every day, like I work on a farm, so even though I'm not there for long periods of time, like it just makes my day really choppy, and it's kind of hard to get anything else done when we go to the flea market. And even if we do find stuff too, like then we're spending another part of the day like, you know, inventorying it and cleaning it and filming things. So it didn't make a lot of sense to like keep going when we weren't finding stuff, and when we probably shouldn't have been spending the money anyways. So I'm sorry if you guys like the transformation videos. I'm sorry if you guys like watching the haul videos, the treasure hunts. But, you know, that's just the reality. Like, when I buy dolls and feature them in videos, it's just a reflection of like what I'm buying for myself. Like, I'm not gonna like buy things or spend money just for videos. Like, I've had people ask me to buy things just for reviews. Like, that's just not like what my channel is. And So when we're not like doing flea market season, when we're not buying things, or like, and we don't have things to make over, then those videos are gonna like not happen as often. And that's not to say that you won't see like the rogue transformation video here or there, or the rogue haul video, because I'm sure at some point we'll buy something from American Girl, and I'm sure at some point when we're at the Salvation Army we'll find something really cool that we need to like fix up. But I just like wouldn't expect that, because people ask me all the time to make those, and I just don't have control over like what we find and like if we have the money to buy it. So I'm really sorry about that if you guys like those videos. But like, that's why we have Dolly Diaries, because that's what we came up with last year to kind of supplement it, because sometimes there are like the same sorts of elements in there, like sometimes there'll be like a mini haul, or maybe I'm redoing one of my old doll's hair, things like that. So that's why we have Dolly Diaries. And now that the flea market season's done for us, we'll have more time to focus on that. I just kind of got in a funk for a while where like I wasn't really doing anything interesting with my dolls to like film for that. That's why the footage from the last episode was like really old, like from August, because I just wasn't filming for it. I'm definitely feeling more inspired, and I'm probably gonna have more time to like film for that. Things just, every time like things kind of calmed down and it seemed like I would have time to do things, something would happen that would like change that. So like my days are a lot choppier now, because before Colleen was getting a ride to her second job, and that gave me like a longer period of time during the day to like film things or edit things. But now she doesn't have a ride anymore, so I have to bring her. So I spend like, I want to say like 2.5 hours of my day every day bringing her back and forth to work, not all at once, but like split up various parts of the day. So that can really like affect what I can get done. And like there's things besides like my own job at the farm, there's things besides like video stuff that I need to get done. Like I'm in the process of stacking wood still, so there's like that, and you know, just like stuff around the house. And it's been hard to find a balance, I guess. And if you watch my video A Serious Talk, I discussed like how I was going through some stuff, and I was finding it really hard to like be motivated, and I'm feeling better. Like after I made that video, I'll be honest, like the week after that I just felt like 1,000 times worse. But since then, since things got like a lot worse, I feel a lot better now. Things have kind of evened out. Some of the stuff I was really stressed out about has kind of been resolved, and there's some exciting changes in my life that I'm going to share with you in a minute. So I'm feeling a lot better. I think it's just more like getting back into the groove of like doing things consistently. So that's why I had like a lot of videos last week and then only one video this week. And also the lighting was just really terrible. It was like monsoon season earlier in the week. It just rained and rained and rained. Now onto the exciting part of this video, or at least I think. It's not doll related. So there was another like bit about why we stopped going to the flea market and why we're not going to buy dolls for a little while that I didn't share with you before when I mentioned it in Dolly Diaries. And that's because I kind of wanted to see how this all worked out before I like put it on the internet. Colleen and I decided to get new fur babies. So we have new pets, and this was something we had been thinking about for a while. Like we had been talking for probably close to a year about how we wanted another type of like small animal for our house. Because if you guys don't know, which if you watch my videos regularly then you would know, but we have 3 guinea pigs and we are obsessed with them. We love them to bits and pieces, but we didn't want any more guinea pigs because, you know, they're comfortable in their cage. Like I like them to have a lot of room, and they're pretty messy. So even adding like just Isla when it was just Roxy and Nevaeh before, like Isla's a lot messier than them. So it's like, the more you have to maintain them, and they eat a lot of vegetables. Roxy's like a rescue guinea pig. She was from a hoarding situation, so anytime like something changes, she gets really freaked out. And Nevaeh is a really sensitive guinea pig, and she does not get along with other guinea pigs. So we didn't want to like shift the balance, and we kind of wanted a different type of pet, because as much as we love the guinea pigs, they're pretty lazy. They don't like do much. We were thinking about it, and it took us a long time to kind of figure out like what pet would best suit our like lifestyle. It took a few weeks for all of this to happen, but we started researching chinchillas. It just seemed like they would be the perfect thing for us, but they're very expensive. like if you buy them new at the pet store, they're like I think about $150 each most of the time, and then like to get them the right kind of cage, it's very expensive. So I was looking into adopting chinchillas, because also, you know, why get a new pet from the store when you can get one that needs a home, like what happened with Roxy. But unfortunately, there's not a lot of like shelters locally that have chinchillas. Most of them were like people who lived like an hour away, who were set up through like an adoption agency for animals. So it was just, you know, a lot of like hassle, and like there's all that paperwork and stuff you have to do to like drive a small animal home like for like an hour. It's just not fair. We didn't want to, you know, have a long commute because it wouldn't have been fair for the animal. So what ended up happening is I happened to look online and we found a listing on Craigslist where these two boys that are already bonded, and they're about a year old, close to 2, and it just seemed really perfect. And I just want to say, like, I have not used Craigslist since my dad was alive. Like, I get really anxious and uncomfortable about like going to people's houses for things, and like as it was, this made me like uncomfortable, but I pushed through it because I really wanted these guys. So they were in our neighboring town, and it was really great, and the lady who sold them to us was super nice. So we paid like a rehoming fee, and they had like their cage already, and they're super cute and friendly and interactive. Obviously we got them on Halloween, so on Tuesday, so they're still adjusting because I'm filming this today on Friday. So, and they're also sleeping right now, so I'll show you in a minute. I know some of you guys love seeing our pets, and you will be seeing more of these adorable cuties, so I'm going to show you them. They're like little lights of my life. I love them so much, and I love animals even more than I love dolls, so this was something that like we were really serious about. And you know, because we didn't know how much we were going to end up having to spend and what their needs would end up costing us, that's part of why we didn't want to be spending money on dolls when we wanted this to happen. And we already had like a lot of bills to pay because of my Jeep and having our wood stove hooked up, so for the past few months have just kind of stretched us really thin. But they're so worth it. They're so cute. You know, they're not for everyone, so I don't want to like anyone to just be like, I want to get a chinchilla and run out and get them. Definitely please do your research before you get a pet, because these guys have very specific needs, and they have like a very, you know, they have like every animal has a different temperament. And part of why these guys got rehomed is because the woman who had them didn't have time to like take them out and play with them, and she didn't have a good space for them to run around in. And so we have the space and we have the time, and we really love how interactive these guys are. So I'm going to show you them. Their names are Charlie and Clyde. That's the names they came with. Hi. Hi, Clyde. So this is Clyde. Hello, sweetie. Can I pet you? Oh, it's a good boy. Oh, yeah. You're so cute. I'm sorry it's so dark. Isn't he cute? So this is Clyde up in the front here. And then you can't really see him because it's so dark. But Charlie. Hey, buddy. There you go. That's Charlie. Isn't he so cute? They're the cutest things ever. So Charlie is smaller and has like darker fur on top and whiter fur on bottom, so he's more contrasted. And he has like the sweetest little round face. Like he could be a calendar chinchilla. And then Clyde up here, he's all personality. He's like, oh, okay. He's super friendly. He'll come right up to you and smell you, and he tried eating Colleen's glasses. So he's so cute. I love him so much. And they have such soft fur. So I don't want to bother them too much more. Oh, see, he's coming over. Hi. Hi, Clyde. Hi. What are you doing? What are you doing, big man? Oh, they're cleaning each other. That's so cute. Are you eating your foot? Oh, you're chewing your bedding. Don't do that. Yeah, and I just made them this today. So, like, little liners for cage, so they're so cute. I wish you guys could see Charlie better, but he's kind of grumpy. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and meeting our new fur babies, Charlie and Clyde. And they'll definitely be in videos, you know, here and there. Especially when they're more comfortable and like we have them out for playtime. Until next time, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.